It is the late 1970s. Nigeria is at a crossroad. Lagos, the nation's booming coastal giant, is choking. Traffic frozen for hours, slums spreading, millions pouring in faster than the city can breathe. Air thick with exhaust, street overflowing with people, cars, chaos. Lagos wasn't just crowded, it was collapsing under its own success. A mega city built on island and marshes and never meant to carry over 10 million people. Nigeria's leaders look at this chaos and realize something uncomfortable. Lagos cannot carry the weight of the nation forever. And then a bold new idea emerges. A single question that will change Nigeria forever. What if we build a brand new capital from scratch? A city with no colonial legacy, no overcrowded past, no tribal claim of ownership, a city placed in the very heart of the country, designed on paper before a single block was laid. This is the story of that audacity. This is the story of Abuja, Africa's most planned city. But the story is not that simple, because behind this brand new capital lies a tale of political ambition, ethnic tensions, global architects, massive money, broken promises, and a master plan that tried to think 100 years into the future, but never fully escaped the realities of the present. To understand Abuja, we need to go back to when Nigeria itself was fighting for stability, when Lagos was bursting, when the country needed something more than a capital. It needed a fresh start. The year is 1976. General Murtala Muhammad sits at the helm of Nigeria's military government. He is bold, impatient, determined to reform the state. And on February 3rd, he signs a decree number 6 with one stroke of a pen. He announces something that shocks the political class. The capital of Nigeria will move from Lagos to a remote stretch of savannah in the center of the country. The place is sparsely populated with rolling hills and scattered villages, but it has something Lagos never had: neutrality and a lot of land. No tribe can claim it, no region can dominate it. It sits exactly where the country balances between north and south. The world watches. Some call it visionary, others call it madness. Even inside Nigeria, the backlash is loud. Lagos politicians then accused the government of abandoning a city that built the nation. Newspapers mocked the plan, and one of the most powerful figures in Western Nigeria, Obafemi Awolowo, ridicules the entire idea, saying Abuja should be turned into an amusement park. But the government does not flinch. After Murtala's assassination, his successor, General Olusegun Obasanjo, pushes the dream forward. He sets up the Federal Capital Development Authority. He begins clearing land. Roads are surveyed, boundaries are drawn. The momentum is unstoppable. And then, in 1979, a new civilian president, Shehu Shagari, inherits the project and accelerates it. Abuja is no longer just an idea, it is becoming a reality. But how do you design an entire city from nothing? Nigeria brings in experts, a team of American planners from 3 firms working under one banner, International Planning Associates, the American consortium behind Washington, D.C. For 18 months, they walk the hills, study the soil, map the winds, track the rain. They imagine where millions might one day live. They examine Washington, D.C., Canberra, Brasilia, planned capitals built to escape old problems, and in February 1979, they deliver the Abuja Master Plan. It is bold, precise, and unlike anything in Africa at that time. A city divided into clean districts, a center dominated by monumental government core, neighborhoods separated by green belts, a crescent-shaped layout hugging natural hills, wide boulevard, future-proof even before the future arrives. 1/3 of the entire city reserved for parks and open spaces. But the plan needs something more, an artistic signature, a statement to the world. So Nigeria hires one of the most famous architects alive, Kenzo Tanda, winner of the Pritzker Prize, designer of masterworks around the world. Kenzo flies into Nigeria. He studies the American blueprint done by the International Planning Associate. He redraws sections, he expands others, and it works. The 3-arm zone takes shapes: the presidential villa on one side, the Supreme Court on another, the National Assembly standing boldly between them. From above, the design mirrors Brazilia's power triangle, but from the ground it feels entirely Nigerian. As the 1980s begin, construction explode, roads stretch across empty land, government complexes rise from the dust, workers flood in from every side. The dream is becoming visible. But can a city built this perfectly survive the real world? Because beyond the scaffolding blueprint, something else is happening, something nobody planned for. Lagos is not shrinking, it is exploding. Millions of Nigerians are young, restless, and searching for opportunities. And the moment Abuja opens its gates, people begin moving. Far more than the planners expected. By the mid-1980s, Abuja's skeleton is complete, and by 1991, it is ready. And on December 12th of that year, the Nigerian government officially declares Abuja is now the capital of Nigeria. For Lagos, it is the end of an era. For Abuja, it is the beginning of a massive experiment. Can a planned city avoid the fate of African megacities? At first, the answer seems to be yes. The roads are wide and smooth, the air is clean, the drainage works, electricity is reliable, neighborhoods are neatly arranged, Wuse, Maitama, Asokoro, all calm, orderly, and green. People are stunned. Visitors describe Abuja as a city that feels too perfect to be African, a place where chaos has no place to grow. But the perfection will not last, because Abuja was designed for about 150,000 people in its early years. Yet by 2006, over 770 people live inside the city proper, and more than 3 million in the metropolitan area. Between 2000 and 2010, Abuja becomes the fastest growing city in the world. The master plan is stretched. Housing prices skyrocket. Workers arrive faster than the government can build homes. Informal settlement emerge. Nyanyang, Karu, Kubwa, Suba, sprawling with thousands who cannot afford the planned district. This was supposed to happen, but cities do not grow according to drawings, they grow according to people's need. In 2003, the federal government responded with force under Minister Nasir El-Rufai. Bulldozers rode through illegal settlement, thousands of homes fall, market vanish, entire neighborhood disappear in days. Supporters say Abuja must be saved. Critics say the poor are being erased. Meanwhile, traffic appears, the very monster Abuja was built to avoid. Highways fill, junction clog, cars flood the city faster than the road expand. Public transportation lags behind. The city was built for cars, not for people. As the years pass, Abuja begins showing cracks, potholes in once perfect road, broken streets, chaotic outskirts, unregulated building in satellite towns. Newspaper warn Abuja is slowly becoming the thing it was created to escape. But the story is not just about failure, it is about evolution, because every planned city eventually meets the unpredictable reality of human life. Abuja's light rail system opens, the first in West Africa. Buses expand, new districts appear. Private development reshapes the skyline. The city grows, not according to the master plan, but according to Nigeria's changing identity. Abuja remains one of Africa's cleanest, safest, best organized major city. It is a symbol, but now a living symbol, not a perfect one. And the lessons ripple far beyond Nigeria. Today, across Africa, more than 120 new cities are being planned or built. Government want their own versions of Abuja, clean, modern, orderly, and technologically advanced. But Abuja offers a warning. Planning cannot stop poverty. Master plans cannot stop migration. Blueprints cannot control the future. A city is not an equation. It is a living, changing organism. Abuja's early years show what bold vision can achieve. Its later challenges show what happens when planning forgets the people. Yet through all its struggle, Abuja stands tall, a city that dared to be different, a city built from nothing, a city still fighting to balance order with reality.